Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. Who is ready for transition? I am. This girl is. I am so excited about this upcoming season. I don't know what it is. It's like one of those gut feelings, when you've just been going through something and it hasn't necessarily gone your way, but you just get that feeling, that itch that it's about to change. That's what I think is about to happen. So I could not be more excited. My cup is full after returning from SFR. There's so many things I want to talk about, but for right now, we're going to talk about transition and how you can better prepare to get ready for it. Okay. At some point, I will be sharing my screen. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. I have notes, so I'm going to go through my notes. We're going to bust this out. First and foremost, and I am guilty of this, I've not done this yet. It will happen hopefully this week. Clean your space, guys. Clean your space. Start this transition, start this new catalog season with everything in place, with everything clean, with everything tidy, and then do your very best to keep it that way. I'm going to tell you that some time ago, I would put on my calendar for the first 15 minutes of every day just to clean. Just clean up around you and have everything in its place. It makes you so much more productive in the long run. And I can tell you that when I was doing that, when I would purposefully take the first 10 to 15 minutes of every day that I came up here to work to just tidying up, I felt so much better. And I need to get back onto that. So clean your space. Next, purge old stuff. I think I have somewhere. I had one. Where did I do with it? Okay, there it is. Found it. So clean and purge your old stuff. What I mean by old stuff are your old product sheets, anything you have that is for the current season that we are in. You need to work on moving that stuff. Do not throw it away. Do not do yourself that disservice by throwing it away. Use it, pass it out to everyone. Literally, if you have more product sheets, take a stack of them with you everywhere you go for the entire month of August and randomly pass them out. I've been known to do that at a grocery store. I've been known to do that at just a retail store. Literally, have them. Make it worthwhile. Attach a cute little sample that's also getting ready to leave. And then literally just walk up to people and go, hey, I have 20 of these left over and I am determined that I'm going to pass all 20 of them out today. Can I offer you a free sample? It's that simple, guys. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it weird. Don't make it anything, but just handing them this. And then what I did is I put a little sticker on them that says check the VIP group for the discontinued list. In this case, I wrote discounted list. But do that, guys, and then have that readily available. Now, the minute that I have the discontinued list, which should be August 1st, you can bet your bottom dollar I will be printing that with it, or I will take a highlighter. I'll probably print it. Let's be honest. Time is money, and the time it would take to go through and put little X's through everything that's leaving, it would be easier just to print another sheet, attach it to it, and say, there's a second sheet of everything that's about to leave, which means it's going to be discounted. Okay, do that. I did send these out to everyone with my monthly newsletter as well. So I've already gotten rid of a ton, but I still have a significant stack up there. Also, any parties that I'm going to be having for the month of August, you can bet that they're going to be getting a bunch of those. I like to put them in little sealed, the cellophane bags, they're resealable. I like to put them in there with a little sticker on the front that says, give this to a friend. It makes it a no brainer. If you put 10 of them in their pack and all 10 of them say, give this to a friend or a coworker, then hopefully they're going to do that. So, make sure every envelope that you send out has something that's leaving, product sheets, whatever it is, samples. Strangers, I talked about that. You could also do like a coffee in catalogs or cupcake in catalogs, something along those lines. I need to find my pen so I can mark off when I have talked about something. What else? Oh, also, I have not done it and I may go back and redo these, but there's a way that you can open these up and you can fold them super cute, guys. And I think that you would fold it here first. I guess I need to fold that the other way. So you would fold it up first, and then when you fold it, you can actually trying to do this while talking is probably not the smartest, but I'm working on it. So here you go. I'm trying not to bend this one up too bad while I attempt to hurry up and fold it in front of you. So if you fold it like this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it leaves this little space here that you can put the sample right in there, and then it just stays together. So Google that. I'm telling you, GTS it, guys. There are where there's a will, there's a way. You can make these super cute, and then I just slide them right in the cellophane. So you can do that or not. Okay, that one's done. Okay, bring back my bar, y'all. We have 2 days, today and tomorrow. If you don't do anything else, go to your workstation, pull the report. It's under the reportings tab. Pull the report of every single person that has ever ordered one of these bars. You can do it. And I think they even have it set up now where when you go to pull that report, it will be right there. And it'll say, bring back my bar. At least they had that last season. I will be doing that in just a little while. But today and tomorrow, I'm going to focus wholeheartedly just on bring back my bar. They only have 2 more days. Guys, this is a time you can be building your club subscriptions. This is the time to get on it. So make sure you do that. Again, I'm running late because of all the things, but I will make sure that that gets done. I have today and tomorrow to just go in there, pull every single person that's ever purchased one of those bars from my website or from me directly, and it may even show just customers by their email address. But you can bet one thing I will do is be sending out those messages. Hey, I just want to let you know. And it will have a link directly to Scentsy Club. And then I will also put a little insert in there. If it's someone that only buys pods or something, I will be highlighting the pods that are available in the Bring Back My Bar. Okay, next up. As soon as we get the discontinued list on the first, do the same exact thing, guys. For that one, anything that's being discontinued that has been ordered, reach out one-on-one. I can't stress that enough, guys. I cannot stress the importance of reaching out one-on-one to your people. Let me tell you what that does. Could I just post and pray? Absolutely. Could I just throw it on Facebook? Absolutely. Not everyone is on Facebook 24/7. Not everyone is seeing your post. What you do by sending out a quick message that could say something like, hey girl, hey, just wanted to let you know your favorite bar, Bonfire Beach, is about to leave us. I don't know if it's going to come back next season, but I know that you order that one a lot. And I just want to make sure that you know you can put it in an always get my bar club and that Scentsy will continue making it just for you. It's that simple. All your one, it gives you a reason to reach out to your customer. Two, it's letting them know that you are thinking specifically about them and you included the name of that bar, which is telling them that you're paying attention to what they like. Guys, this is how you build genuine relationships. This is it. Okay. Um, what else? Fear of missing out. I wrote that on there. FOMO. FOMO. The fear of missing out is real, guys. Make sure they know. That especially holds true with the bring back my bar stuff because literally with that, like it's done after this. They have 2 days and it's done. Okay. Now, this is always an area of controversy for me. And every year I go, do I really want to do that? And every year I do it anyway. And I, honest to God, have not gone through the new fall and winter catalog yet to see how many bars I have on hand that are coming back. But most often I have a ton. So, literally, for the month of August, before I even order transition kits, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes, I can go ahead and start bulk sampling for the whole season. Guys, if you're not bulk sampling, you should really consider it. And the reason I say that is because how good does it feel to get all of your samples ready so that throughout the entire 6 month period of time? And guys, you can do that. What I like to do is 2 scents from each fragrance family. Obviously, I'm going to do some of the new bars, so I don't always keep those. Y'all know floral is not my thing. And if you don't know, well, now you do. Floral is not my thing. I'm always going to sample out a batch of Luna because it's such a popular scent. I don't like it, but it's a popular scent. It's one of our best selling scents. But if you can create a quarterly subscription and add very popular bars, okay? I'm not saying add just the ones you like, but if you can do that and add and do this in August so that it doesn't ship until September or past, but for example, blueberry cheesecake, Luna, vanilla bean buttercream, a lot of those stay in the catalog, so I would not add those to it. But let's take Bonfire Beach. Fairly certain that baby is about to leave us. I would love to believe that it's probably going to come back. Let me use a better one, Arctic Kiss. Let me just see if Arctic Kiss is in here. If it's not, I'm probably going to cry. I'm not going to cry too hard, though, because I have it in my club. Arctic Kiss is returning, okay? Proof. The proof is in the pudding. Ha, it's actually in the catalog. But here's the thing, guys. Arctic Kiss is coming back. Arctic Kiss is one that I have in my club now, and I have it on a quarterly subscription. Worst case scenario, I now have 2 bars of Arctic Kiss. That allows me one because I love it. That allows me a second one that I can go ahead and sample out now and have it ready. Winterberry apple tea is another one. I love this for me, so I put it in a quarterly club. I have 2 bars of it. One I can go ahead and sample now. That right there just got my fresh and my fruity category with one whole bar already sampled, ready to go. And then I can go back to the new releases and do one of those. And I just do 2 scents for the whole season. So when I do my parties, I always ask, if anybody wants a free sample. I also pass these out randomly. I'm going to see if I can find one because I am running low and I'm considering changing my design. Okay, I don't have one. I am getting ready to change my design, so I've used up what I have. But I put it on cardstock and I do it like the trifold so that I can cut them and it's 3. And it just has 3 cute little gnomes on it. And I usually try to change them by season. So at Christmas time, it's going to have like a winter type gnome. Spring, summer, it might have one with a cocktail in its hand or, just something interesting and fun like that. Same thing for fall. It might have a leaf, but it just allows me to put 3 samples. And so I'll ask them, what are your 3 favorite scent families? And I give them the options to choose from. And then I just put one of each. Sometimes I'll throw a random one that they didn't ask. Like if they say that they really like fresh and fruity and bakery. I might throw a fresh and a bakery, and then I might throw a woods in there just to surprise them because you never know. If you can get that scent under their nose, you may have sold them just from that. So I go ahead and start making my samples in August so that come September, I'm ready to go. Okay, so if you can afford a quarterly club to add a random bar, basically 1 bar from each fragrance family, worst case scenario, you're going to have 2 shipments of it over the course of the next 6 months. That's just what I do. It helps me prepare. Okay, next up, go through your testers and see what you have on hand. I like to keep 3 sets. So over here I have 3 different sets of they're my employees. 3 different sets of testers that I can send out at any time. Something I started doing this season, which I will do next season, is I have 1 tester set that is just pod scents. I have several people now that really only like pods, and I hate to give them a whole set of testers and then them come back and say, "Oh, well, I really want this in a pod." And then I have to say, sorry, we don't have that one. So now I have a set of testers that's just for pods so that I can say, hey, here's your pod options. I will do the same exact thing. Now, here's the key when you're going through your testers, do this at a public place. Do this over the course of 2 or 3 days. I'm telling you guys, it's worth even mixing them all up just to do it one more time. Go to a coffee shop. I did that last year with a friend of mine. We went to a local coffee shop. We just put all the testers out, and I cannot tell you how many people came up and said, "Is that chapstick? What is?" I mean, they thought the little testers, you're gonna just put some little chapstick on. But it gave me that open, and of course, because we were putting them together, I had a couple just already ready to go. And I was like, "Oh, here, would you like a sample? I would love to send you home with this." And I got 2 orders from that just from that one day, and now I have customers that are lifelong customers. So, go to a coffee shop, go to a restaurant where it's like a cafe style, go to an ice cream shop, go anywhere you can go in public where you can just sit there, but people are going to be walking around. You will be amazed at how many people will just walk up and want to know what you're doing. It's a no brainer. Okay. Cross that one off. Okay. While I'm doing that, this is another note I had under that. While I'm doing that, for all of my testers that are leaving and are, I keep 3 of them in case they come back next season, but I always end up with more of some. So I call them unicorn scents. I'm like, oh, these are great scents. These are ones you can't get anymore. It's like a unicorn. And then I tell them, you know what? It's okay though, because if you really like this scent, you're going to love this scent. And I'm going to give them a new one. And all that does, guys, is it puts my old tester to work for me, so I don't have to worry about that. After that tester is working for me, it gives them another scent that's similar. So if they warm that one, and I tell them unscrew the top, put it in your warmer upside down, walk away for 10 minutes, come back, it'll just slide right out. But it also puts in the back of their mind already, oh, well, let's see, if I like pink cotton, they're really going to love magnolia linen, whatever it is, guys. So give them something that's very similar. Guys, do you know? If you don't know, I'm going to tell you so that you do know. You can go right to your search bar on your workstation. You can just type in a scent, lavender. So if you look up a tester and you find out what that scent has in it, just go and type that whatever the main one is in there, and it's going to show you all of the current scents that have that same unique ingredient in it. So that's that's a bonus. Okay. What's next? Okay, plan a last chance first glance. If you are already promoting everything that's coming in the fall and winter, you are doing it wrong. There's no other way to say it, guys. You are doing it wrong. Okay, don't do that. You can, however, actually, I have 2 already here waiting. One thing I did do, and this was not my brilliant idea. I just saw somebody else do this and I was like, "Oh, that's so smart. I'm doing it." Take a picture of yourself holding both of these catalogs. Ching, make it look pretty. And then post it and say, "I'm looking for X number of people. How many parties do you want to have next month?" Hold both of these catalogs up and say, "I'm going to do a last chance, first glance." Did that backwards. Last chance, first glance, and get as many as you can. Now, I'm going to tell you that I have started doing block parties. A block party is nothing more than a party that's in a group with multiple hostesses. You At one point we were calling it Battle of the Hostesses, where typically you just have 2, maybe 3. I'm calling them a block party. I don't want them to think that they're in a battle with each other, but if I can throw a little friendly competition in there, I'm going to. So I'm calling it a block party. That's what I'm calling it because it's fun. Okay. I want them to be excited about it. And I'm just super seriously here, guys. I'm just winging it. Like I'm going in every single day and I'm basing it on the feel of what the people are talking about or liking. Now, I'm covering all the major things. First day, I'm going to talk about wax and warmers. I'm going to go live. I'm going to show some of what I have. I'm always going to show our charitable cause. I'm always going to show our scent and warmer of the month. Those are the things that are no brainers. But then I'll do a little this and that action, or a which warmer would you choose for this room, just to keep it light, but also informative, but mostly light. Because I think people are over it. At least my people are. My people are not into this. Okay, here we have this many warmers and we have this many wax selections. Which six would you choose? They're not into that. So keeping it fun to keep them interacting is key. Doing your hostess coaching so that you're telling your hostesses, hey, make sure you go in and answer these, tag your friends in it. This is what will make the party successful in the long run. But this way, I'm doing one big party a month instead of one each week or two each week. And it's working for me right now. So, plan that. You can do a mystery hostess as well if you want to just do a party that is just for yourself and invite anyone, be like all of your VIPs, post it on your personal page and just say, "Hey, I'm doing a last chance first glance. Anybody want in on it so you can see some of the new stuff?" I'm still not going to tell them everything. I'm still not going to show them everything. They're going to get some tidbits from the fall. I'm sorry, from the fall and harvest catalog, but I'm not even going to touch Christmas next month. There's no way. There's no way. Now, I know a lot of people are already putting it out there, and okay, whatever. I had one of my VIPs reach out to me last night and say, "Hey, is this real?" And it was the moose. And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." But I'm not posting that yet. Now, for her, I sent her the additional little camper so that she could see that as well, because that's something that interests her. But I'm not going to put that all out publicly for everyone to see because it's too early. I'm going to be hurting my sales for next month if I have people trying to save money for something that's not even going to launch until November. So, yeah, just don't do it. Don't do it this soon. Okay. What else? Oh, one of the big perks of doing a last chance first glance is telling them, hey, I'm going to be showing off some of what's coming in the next catalog. Now, I don't have a problem in those parties showing every single thing that's coming in this catalog because they're going to see this catalog when I send them their little package for hosting. But you can have them basically saying, "Hey, you really want that Constellations warmer? Let's go ahead and build your reward so that you can get that baby half off or even free." So use that as a perk and a reason to have one of these events with you. Okay, next. Again, August 1st. I'm going to keep harping on this till I'm blue in the face. I really do need some water, though. Give me 1 second. Okay, Mo Betta. Mo Betta. I'm going to harp on this till I'm blue in the face. As soon as we get that discontinued list, post about it frequently, at least every couple of days. Also, while you're there, be sure that you're highlighting the clearance stuff. Go in there and find really good pictures of whatever is in clearance and post about that all month long, guys. Not only are they going to get like 10% off, but the clearance may drop more too. So make sure that you're including that. Okay, I already kind of touched on this, but I'm going to touch on it one more time because I have a bullet point here. Um, Only don't share too soon. I only share stuff with my hostesses. I think I put the minions in my VIP. I probably put the constellations warmer in there because that was something we got at SFR. So you want to show them some things, but don't post all of the things, guys. You really are shooting yourself in the foot if you do that. If they know everything that's coming and they know that they're going to want something big, guess what's going to happen, guys? They're going to hold their money until then, and you may be losing sales next month because somebody's going, oh no, I know that baby's coming in November and I'm waiting on it. So don't do that. And I make it a point to only share like the entire catalog with my hostesses next month. I don't even share this publicly with everyone. Okay, this is a really big one, guys. And this one, some people get it and some people don't, and it's okay. Say it as many times as you have to so that you've done your due diligence. Make sure that your customers know that the stuff that they have in their club will leave. They will take it out of their club. For example, let's use Bonfire Beach. If they have Bonfire Beach in a pod in their club, Guess what's going to happen September 1st? Boom, it's going to fall out of their club. Make sure that your people know that only wax bars are an always get my bar thing. That's the only thing that if they keep it in there, they're going to continue to get. Now, do we all hope that in the coming months and seasons and years that we're able to offer that for the pods? Absolutely. And with as many products as Scentsy is coming out that uses pods, that may be something that happens in the future. But as of right now, it has not happened. Make sure that you're clear with your people. Make sure that they know that this stuff is going to, their Scentsy Fresh, their laundry, anything that's leaving. This is important to go through your club because you can go in there. You can go to Order Scentsy Club and it's going to show you every person that has a club with you. You can open it and see what stuff is in there. Make sure and guys, yes, since he's going to send them an email too, but again, this is a reason for you to build that relationship and say, "Hey girl, I just want you to know so that maybe we can work on getting you a sample or whatever of a new scent so that you can replace that favorite laundry or that favorite counter clean in your club." Don't shoot yourself in the foot by not doing that and then it just being gone and then them not realizing it until their club ships and they're expecting laundry or pods or something that's not included in there. This is customer service, guys. This is customer service at its best. Reach out to your customers, talk to them, help them, show them the love, show them all the things, guys. They are your bread and butter. Scentsy, the bread and butter is the warmers and wax, but your bread and butter is how you make your customers feel and the customer service that you give to them. Okay? So, okay, on to the next thing. Oh, cotton cleanups. I don't know if y'all have heard it yet, but all of your people that you heard say that they don't care for the new cotton cleanups, now is the time to say, hey, I just want to let y'all know that the big cotton cleanups are coming back. Okay. Beef that up, guys. Okay. Make them aware that it's coming and that we're going to have both sizes. A lot of my customers had it in their club. They didn't like the new smaller size, so they took them out. That's 10 more dollars or whatever it's going to be. I haven't looked at the price. Are they in here? Oh, maybe they are. Let's see. I wouldn't even know where to look for them. How bad is that? I'm telling on myself now. I know it would be under accessories, but I don't know if they have it right here in the front. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'm going to go to the back and just see real quick. Oh, cotton cleanups. The small pack will still be $6 and the large will be 10. So there we go. Same price that they were before. So you can bet that I'm going to be telling everyone, yay, they're coming back. They're coming back. Okay. Okay, now we're going to talk about transition kits real quick. And I printed off what's in the workstation. I've included this in our team page so you guys have access to it. If not, go to your news tab, scroll down, you'll see that it's going to say something like new season sales kits. So I'm going to go over them with you. And before I do, now is when I need to share my screen. So let me present. Share the screen. I want to share the entire screen. Share. And then I'm going to go here to Facebook. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay. Yes, I believe you can. Excellent. So May, June, July, August. Okay. So August. This is the incentives that are coming for our Cheers to 20 years. And so I want to go over all of these with you real quick. But the reason that I'm doing it now is because for the month of August, buying a new season sales kit, and it says, do all new seasons sales kits count? Yes, you can purchase any new season sales kit to count towards the incentive. Just be sure to place your order by August 31st. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and touch on these other ones just so we can be prepared. And then I'm going to go back to talking about the August new season sales kits. September, sell 20 harvest. So again, Now is the time, not right this minute. Towards the end of August is when I'm going to really start promoting my harvest stuff, just so that they can be in there. Then we have register for world tour in October. November is sell 20 cents of the seasons bars. December is sell 2 whiff boxes. So, and people, their Scentsy Club does count. So I'm going to go back and stop sharing my screen now. Soon as I figure out how. Here we go. Okay. So keep those in mind, guys. Those should always be in the back of your head so that you know what you need to be going towards and trying to work on those. Here's the thing. I have heard so many people say something like, well, I've stopped worrying about it because I missed however many, so I don't qualify for it anyway. Here's my thought process on that. Don't do that. First and foremost, don't do that. Secondly, Scentsy is very generous. I have no idea, zero idea, if they will pull something out of their sleeves towards the end of this incentive and say, oh, you know what? For anyone who made one incentive or for any new customer, not customer, any new consultant who came back. We have no idea. I can tell you as someone who earned level 2 of the yearly annual incentive last year, I was so stoked when they sent me that message that said, "Hey, you're going to get a set of luggage anyway." Okay? That was something that I thought that ship had already sailed and all I saw was Hawaii, and I was very happy with that. But what a bonus when they came back after the fact and said, "Hey, guess what? We had extra luggage and we have enough for each one of you. So here you go." So, what if they do something like that? I'm not saying they're going to because I don't know. I'm not a part of Scentssy's team, although that would be kind of cool too. But I'm not privy to that information. But what if they do? Are you hurting yourself by not continuing to go for these monthly transitions? Even if you don't even care about that and you just don't want to, whatever, do it just to better yourself. Do it to say, okay, this is what the monthly incentive is. I'm going to challenge myself to get it done. So I digress. Sorry. Here we go. So we're on to transition kits. Um, they have a new season sales kit. This is the home kit. It is $195. It will have the Deep Roots warmer, the Constellations warmer, the Golden Grain warmer, the Sunflower mini warmer, and the Dandelion Days tabletop fan diffuser. I can already tell you, your girl wants that fan diffuser a lot. I also really like the Sunflower mini, and I know that I could sell that easily. I really like the Golden Grain warmer, and after seeing it, it's the one that they actually have on the front right here, this one. After seeing it in person at SFR, it is gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out, I forgot what it was called now, but there was one that was very similar, except it was all porcelain and had gold leaves that came out of it last year. I'm going to look at these two side by side and decide which one I like best. That I can tell you right now, that is 100% what is going to decide whether or not I buy this kit. Normally, I get this kit because I can show the products off, and whatever warmers I don't like, I just sell them. Another thing, these transition kits, you can write them off. They are business supplies that you are using in your business. So keep that in mind. I already know I want that Dandelion Days tabletop fan diffuser. That will be your girls. So that's completely up to you. A buck 95 is not cheap. So if you can't afford it, it's totally okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Any of these other kits count towards the incentive also. Okay. Next up is the new season sales kit. And I want to go through this. The one that I don't think this has in it, it does not. And I didn't print it. So we'll have to see what happens about that. Um, Okay, so the scent new season sales kit is just going to be the 10 new wax bars. There's Alpine Escapes, Balsam Spice, Brown Butter Pumpkin, Cherry Chestnut, Gingerbread Pecan Waffles, Hay Rides, Leaves and Lavender, Pistachio Woods, Vanilla Amber, and white peach and cranberry. It's $60, guys. It's $60 for 10 wax bars that if any of them, this will be the one I will definitely get because those are going to offer me the bars that I want to go ahead and sample out during the month of August so that come September I have them ready. So that one is a definite for me. If you don't have the money to spend $60 on wax bars to sample them out, it's totally okay. They are also going to offer a transition kit, and there will also be a scented stickers pack. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Okay. They also have the laundry new season sales kit that will be $41. Oh, guess what? The best part of all of this is you get paid on these. So you're going to earn PRV on every one of these kits, with the exception of the transition kit, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So back to the laundry, $41. It's in the scent of Frosty Air. I don't think I'm going to like that scent, so I'm not going to purchase this one. If you like this scent, purchase it because you can go ahead and sample it out as well. Okay, the clean new season sales kit will be $40 and it will be ocean air and coconut water. And your girl totally has that bar in her club because she likes it that much. So I can assure you, I'm going to be ordering that one. The good thing about that is I like to sample out my counter clean because you can put a very little bit. Like if you buy the little, I think I do the 1 ounce. Guys, they don't need much. They don't need much. I buy the little 1 ounce spray bottles. You can put this much counter clean in the bottom. You can put the ingredients on it. And I do that on the outside of a bag. I put it in a bag so the ingredients are on the outside. The bottle itself will have a sticker that will say whatever scent it is in counter clean. And then along the sides, it says, this is very concentrated. Please fill this bottle up to the top before using it. So I do that, and I like to sample those a little bit more than the counter clean just because I feel like it's better bang for my buck. But that's one I'm definitely going to be getting, and I can't wait for that. Next is the New Body Season Sales Kit, which is $30. That one will be in pink coconut. They will have body wash, hand cream, and hand soap. And I don't know whether I'll get that one or not. I haven't decided yet. I might. But that one, guys, is the cheapest one. It's $30. So even if you just buy that one for $30, then you've made your incentive. So just throwing that out there so that you are clear on the incentives. Okay. Kits are limited to one per consultant. It does contribute, order it through one of your regular party links because it will contribute to the host amount, which means you're going to build rewards on it, but you cannot use rewards to purchase them. Okay. So that pretty much wraps up that. Now we're going to talk real quick about the transition toolkit. If you attended SFR either virtually or in person, then you can order that baby now. I've already ordered mine. It should be here any day, and I cannot wait. That one will have your transition tester kit. It's going to have catalogs. It's going to have product sheets. It's going to have your scented stickers. If you do your stickers on where you can put all 10 of them on the sheet, it's the way to go, guys. I do that typically, and I send them out in my first batch. So come August 1st, I will also be ordering another set of those stickers just so I can mail them out to my people the 1st of next month. It'll have the training guide as well in there. So, and I think that kit was $65 maybe. I don't remember. But here's the thing, guys. Here's what I want to point out about either the transition testers, the transition sales kit, or any of these other home kits, sales kits that they have available. If you can't do anything else, get product sheets and get scented stickers because you can put the smell under their noses, and the product sheets are the most affordable way to basically send a catalog to someone. You can do a QR code to your website, but if you don't do anything else, Those two things are so important in your business because that's where you're going to be able to show them the products and allow them to smell the products. Now, let's just say you're like, yeah, my people aren't really big fans of the stickers, so I really need to be able to do a wax sample. Do you know you can buy just a set of the transition testers? Sample those out. If you go and get the really small, I think I get the 1.5 inch circles on Amazon. Super, super, super affordable, guys. They are so cheap. And the little bags, and you could, I don't even know how many, but I'm going to guarantee that you could probably get at least 30 to 50 samples from each tester using those. So don't sell yourself short. Keep that in mind. Consider that. Okay. And I just touched on that. Scent is the most important, either the wax or the stickers based on your budget. Okay. When you get ready to order your catalogs, and I can't tell you how to run your business. I can tell you what I do for my business. If you have a club with me, the first thing I do on August 1st is I send them a personal text message that says, "Hey, I've just placed my order for the new catalogs. Would you A, like a digital copy, or B, would you like one that you can actually hold in your hand?" I'm going to tell you that my clubs, about half of them say, just send me the digital. And here's the thing, guys. I'm trying to save myself money in what it's going to cost me in postage. So one of the things I kind of tip in there is, if you would like a digital catalog, I can send that to you today. If you would like one that you can actually thumb through throughout the 6-month season, then as soon as it arrives here, I can ship it to you. If they ask me for both, am I going to send them both? You daggone right I am. No questions asked. Of course I am. I need more water. Okay. Um, so, but as soon as I get that, I will go to Hazine. That's who I use. And I will make it a flippable catalog digital so that I can send anyone that wants it digitally. They get it. Now, I will not offer that to other people for at least a week or two. That's another way that I make my clubbers feel special. They need to get first dibs on everything. It's just a way that I show them that I appreciate them. Again, you can do it however works for you. Okay. Now when I'm doing catalogs, I think about how many I'm going to need. And I try to order them all in August because typically they will offer that discount in August. I don't remember if it's 10% or 20%, but typically you can get them, or maybe it's just the testers. Might just be the testers that are discounted. Either way, I'm going to try to order them once so that I don't have shipping a ton of times. You can always add them onto your order, so keep that in mind. But here's the things I think about. One, how many clubbers do I have that are going to want that catalog? Two, I know that I'm going to try to do at least 4 parties a month, so I want to count that out for 6 months. You want to give yourself a little extra room there. Miscellaneous people that ask you for a catalog could be someone random, and also any vendor events that you do. So keep all of those things in mind. And here's the thing, guys. If you don't have the money to order that many at once, it's okay. Wait until you're placing another order that's coming directly to you and add a pack on. You can totally do that however it works. Another thing that I like to get, and it has come in so handy, I like to get the binder catalogs. These are just a heavier cardboard stock, and I think they're just called binder catalogs or 3-ring binder. But I like to keep them like this for the one that I'm going to keep. And I always keep two. I keep last season and this season right there in reaching distance of my desk because I don't want to mess up a new catalog thumbing through it to find something that somebody may want to see. So, and I also take these to all of my vendor events and I just leave them on the table so that people can flip through them as well. You can wipe them down so you can sanitize them. I just really like them. So that is something that I will definitely be ordering on the 1st as well. Okay, and I already said that if money is tight, just get the product sheets and the stickers if you're able to. If you're not, it's totally okay. You can always add these things on later. Okay. And I already touched on this too, so I can cross that one off. Remember that kits are business supplies, so they're write-offs. Guys, make sure you're tracking it. I use financial software, QuickBooks, because I'm a bookkeeper by trade and I already have that. So why not? So it tracks everything for me. But if you don't have that or you're not interested in using that, I highly recommend that you get a business account that is just for your Scentsy stuff that you're purchasing, that so that you can have it easily to give to your accountant at the end of the year. Also, I know some people will create a customer called business supplies in QuickBooks that just goes to their address. And anytime that they're ordering stuff that is a business related expense, they use that customer so that at the end of the year, they can go in and they can pull a report right out of the workstation that says, this is how much I've spent in business supplies. So keep that in mind. Okay. Um, Time is money. Buy extra testers for parties if you can. My customers love them, guys. I mean, they absolutely love when I give them testers. I don't know what it is, but they just do. So, what I try to do, I'll buy one transition kit, sometimes more, because I know that that's going to have all 10 new scents in it. But then I'll go back, for example, in the fall, winter, there's only two floral scents. So maybe I'll buy extra of Luna just to have at least one floral that I can throw in there. Um, but time is money. If you can't make samples to put in there, throw the testers in there. For me, owning a full-time bookkeeping business and doing this pretty much full-time, I don't have time to make super cute samples like I would like to. When I first started, I did, and it was so much fun, making them in little cute shapes and getting all the little fun silicone stuff. I don't have time for it. And my customers love the testers. It's easy for me to just go through and put them in packs of 6 or 7. I usually send 6. One category, one fragrance from each category, throw them in there, done. That's also something that you can do ahead of time. In August, when you get everything, you can put 6, testers in a little bag and you have them ready to go for any parties that you're going to mail out. Okay, already talked about that. You get PRV on your kits. Okay, I have this one. Start your incentive early and track it. Don't let it sneak up on you. So I've already talked to you about the cheers to 20 years and what they are, but now we're going to talk about this incentive trip. So I literally just screenshotted this from SFR, but there's going to be 5 levels for this upcoming incentive, which is an amazing cruise to Greece and all over the place. It's going to be epic. Um, Level 1, you get registration for SFR. Level 2, you get the trip for one, but it does not include your flight. And if you guys have had to purchase a flight anytime soon, you know they are pricey. Level 3 is a trip for one with the flight included. Level 4 is a trip for one, flight included, and one guest, the flight not included. Okay. So I can assure you I'm going to be going for 4 and above. Um, Level 5 is a trip for 2, flight included on both of them. So keep that in mind, guys. Start working on that right now. Don't let it wait. Like, really put your head down early. I have to put my head down early because January as a bookkeeper is my absolute crazy, ridiculous W-2s, 1099s. I am so swamped that I don't have time to breathe, much less really focus on my Scentsy business. And I will tell you, this past year, your girl waited a little too long and I was stressed out come January because I had not earned level 2 of that incentive yet. And I was freaking out. And I did by the skin on my teeth. And y'all know there ain't no skin on your teeth. So keep that in mind. Also, again, the 20 cheers to 20 years. Don't forget about that. Break it down by month, guys. Really look at what you need as soon as and I'm assuming that they will be posting them hopefully August 1st, and we can see exactly how many points we needed. But I'm going to tell you right now, the points for Hawaii were big. Like, I was like, whew, that's a lot. I have a feeling that this is going to be very similar. It's gonna be a lot required. So break it down by month. You have 6 months to do it, guys. You can do it. Okay. Okay. I always like to touch on this, but beware of scams. I've seen a lot of people showing emails lately. Most of the time, if you get an email from a random person saying, I need help ordering, I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, it's a scam. If they're trying to send you a money order, they're fishing for information like your address, your phone number. Don't do it. Okay. They have access to your phone number and to your email address from your website. That's really all they need. They don't need anything else. If they say, "Oh, I need to send you a cashier's check," you can be like, "No." Instead of purchasing a cashier's check, you can always purchase a prepaid Visa card and you can use that to make your purchase directly through my website. I'm not telling you not to respond to them or to discount them completely, but don't send them your mailing address. They don't need it. They don't need to pay with a cashier's check. They can purchase a prepaid card just as easily as the next person. So there you go. Okay, next, try new stuff. Just do it. Sorry, y'all. Just do it. Just try new stuff. Like this block party is new for me. I'm really wanting to focus more on vendor events coming up as well. I want to do more of them. I want to really put myself out there. So, seriously, guys, try new stuff. If something that you're currently doing is not working, try something different because you need to find what you enjoy doing and what works for you. So there you go. Next, world tour. I think I saw in October that was the incentive for the Cheers to 20 years is be ready to register for a world tour. It's going to be somewhere remotely close to you. I can tell you right now, I live at the end of the earth. It doesn't matter where world tour is. It's going to be a minimum of 2.5 hours for me, a minimum. And that would be if they did it in Norfolk, Chesapeake, or Virginia Beach, okay, which is not likely. I think for me, for example, this year I can choose between somewhere in North Carolina, and I don't think that they've posted where yet, but looking at it, it looks like it's going to be that Charlotte area again, maybe, or maybe even Fayetteville area. I'm not sure. It was in Fayetteville last year. It still took me almost 5 hours to get there. It's still totally worth it. And you get points. I think it's 500 points towards your incentive. It's so worth it, guys. Do it. And I want to see you there too. Um, Also, keep track of it because, SFR next year, what was it, Minnesota? hmm Get ready for it, guys. Start working towards it so that you can pull it off. Okay. What else do I have on here? I have showcase brochures are great and inexpensive to mail. That's not true. Showcase brochures are great. I don't like the new ones. They used to be small ones. They're not now. Now they're big size, but they are still cheaper than regular catalogs. And so I do choose to buy them for my vendor events only. I don't mail them anymore because now that they're a full size sheet of paper size, it's much more difficult. So I will order some of those because those are really nice to leave out on the table of any vendor events. Okay, make the catalog fun. For anybody that is requesting that you mail them a copy or give them a copy, if it's coming from your house, make it fun. Hide your 10 new stickers in the catalog somewhere and make it a challenge and be like, hey, find this. If you're a part of the Canva Boss Babes group, fairly certain that they already have um, a scavenger hunt style thing in there. Use it, guys. It's so easy and it makes it fun. So make sure you're doing that. Scavenger hunt, I talked about. Make it fun, I talked about. And then cardstock stickers, I've talked about that, but I'm going to do it. I will do one whole set of stickers just on the three, just because it's easy. So I can get 3 sets out of each page of cardstock. And it just has all 10 stickers on it. And it just makes it easy for people. And I try to send those out immediately, but then I also keep them for any kind of events that I'm doing and stuff like that. Um, Okay, we've talked about emailing, the digital catalog, and using hazing. There was something. Oh. Let's jump back to catalogs real quick. Another thing that's really important, if you are the person who is placing the order for your customers, especially in August and September, you can add a catalog to their order for $1. So what I do is I calculate the price, I get them the price, they pay me the money, I place the order, I pay that extra dollar and I just add. And a lot of times I forget to do that, but guys, it's so smart to do that. Throw a catalog in there for them. When they get their order, it's a surprise and they're like, "Oh, hey, I have a catalog." I can assure you, I can't mail that catalog for $1. It's going to cost 3 or $4 to mail it, not including the price of purchasing it. So throwing it in, I'm going to actually probably put like a big post-it note somewhere that says, add a catalog, add a catalog, add a catalog, so that every order in August and September gets one added. So don't forget to do that. Okay. Front load March and September is what I have on here. Obviously, we're not in March, but we are in September. So you need to front load it. And I'm actually going to share my screen again so that I can show you entire screen, share. And I'm going to take you over here. Now, this is my holiday collection for last year. This is a jot form. Anyone that has a jot form, I have this one is still an old one, so keep that in mind. But I always do this for any kind of big launches, for harvest, for holiday, for a new catalog. I even did one for August 1st because we had the Minions that just launched. We had Lord of the Rings, and then that amazing sunflower warmer that is about to come out that I already have pre-orders for. So I did do one for this month, but I wanted to show you this one. This is what a jot form looks like, and I will be changing this one. I have the free version, so I can have 5 without paying for them. But this is something, and it's just makes it so easy. You can see what the item is. You give them the price. They can click on it if they decide they want it, and it will add right to theirs. Now, right now, because I'm in the process, this is where I would go to do it. It's not gonna do all the fun pretty things that it will for them because I'm still in the build. But anyway, this just makes it easy. They can go through and they can scroll, and then when they get to the very bottom, it's going to give them, and you can see all the stuff I have in here. And then this here is a list of all of the scent packs that were available for then. But this is just smart, guys. I'm going to go back and stop screen sharing now. Um, it makes it easy for them, giving them that jot form where they can see. And here's the thing, and I'm going to say it again, even though I said it earlier, people are not always on Facebook. They're not always seeing it. So I will post my jot form on Facebook, but I also text it to everyone. If you haven't started using the new Scentsy app, let me get to that. The Scentsy Connect app, if you haven't, I don't know if I can get it in there. If you haven't started using it, it is so smart to start using this because you can text right from there. So you can totally text your jot form out right from there. If Scentsy has a phone number on file for them, you can also email it. You can do a mass email right out of your workstation and include everyone. And you can bet your bottom dollar that I will be doing a jot form for the beginning of next month and as well for the beginning of September. And I will be emailing it, texting it, and posting it. There's no need to left any corner untouched. I'm going to send it out in as many ways. And I will also include it in my newsletter for next month. It will be a QR code that will say scan here to pre-order anything. So do that. Front load. That's what front loading is. I'm securing orders for next month and the month after that now so that I'm not sweating my PRV when those months come. Okay. We're going to go back to the new kits real quick because I left this out and it was an afterthought. Order them as soon as you can. They will be available August 1st. If you can't order them August 1st, that's totally okay. If you need to wait until the 9th or the 10th when you get your Scentsy money, that's totally okay too. But The reason that I say order them as soon as you're able is because it's a first come, first serve basis. That's how our workstation works. Okay. If I place my order on the first, it's going to end up, and especially depending on what all you're ordering, but there's going to be hundreds of thousands of consultants trying to order all of these, excuse me, at the same time. And here's the thing, guys, if you're one of those people and 10,000 consultants order them on the first, think about what that's going to do to their shipping. It's going to push their shipping back. So if you're waiting until the 9th, 10th, or even the very end of the month, it's okay. If that's when you can afford to do it, it's still better to do it than not. But for every day you wait, it's going to push you a little further back in the queue for shipping. So keep that in mind. I think I'm getting to, oh, that might have been the end. Yay, that's the end. So that's all I got, an hour in. I know this is going to be late posting it, but I am going to post it in a couple different places. I hope that this has helped you. One of the places I am going to post this is the Boss Up or Bust. And the reason that I'm going to post it there, so if you are a boss up or buster, um, it's going to be posted there as a help. And I want to leave you with this thought, okay? I've had a couple people reach out and ask me if I was going to do the program again. And honestly, I don't think I am. I do plan to bring it back. But honestly, guys, it probably will not be until next catalog season. I don't think I'm going to pull it off for this one. And here's why. I need to really focus on my business. I need to focus on getting my business back to where I really want it, to where I feel like it's fruitful. It's never lost its fun for me, but you can't pour from an empty cup. I'm not saying my cup is empty because it's not, but my cup is lacking and I need to get my business back to where I feel really good and strong about it. And I want to be as prepared for this season as I can be. And as much as I love to pour into so many other people, I'm only one person and I can only do so much. I will tell you that Vanessa Rowe, the lovely and most beautiful Vanessa Rowe, is taking over what the beautiful and amazing Nicole Atnip started with. I think it's called Refresh, Refocus, and Reimagine. And that is an absolutely amazing group. And I know that they are doing that starting August 1st. So, and then the gorgeous and amazing Danielle Sutton is also doing one that I'm pretty sure is in August, that she's already started sending little, hey, here you go. Here's a little tip. Here's a little nudge. So both of those leaders are doing absolutely amazing things. And I can assure you that I will be honing in on both of them and focusing on what they're presenting to me and hoping that I get myself to a point where I want to do Boss Up or Bust again and where I feel like I have something different to offer you. And here's where I'm going with this. Okay. I'm going to embarrass myself right here. How many of you can whistle? How many of you can like put your little fingers, your little pinky fingers, and just like it is so loud that if somebody's standing next to you, it hurts? How many of you can whistle? Okay. If you can whistle, I'm going to need you to put it in there and be like, I can whistle like a boss. I can't whistle. Watch. I'm going to show you. That's about as loud as it gets. And that was a good one. I was pretty impressed. Most of the time, it just sounds like air coming out. Okay. I'm not a whistler. I can't whistle. So instead of being the person trying to whistle to my friend over there, I'm going to do this instead. And if you heard this at SFR, it was me. I'm going to go, cuckoo, cuckoo, because that's all I can do. Okay. I can't whistle and get somebody's attention way over there, but I can cackle with the best of them. Okay. So here's what I want to leave you with. In your journey with Scentsy and in your journey with life, you are going to come across things that are harder for you than they are for somebody else. And that's beautiful. Okay. That's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes them beautiful. Because for everything you can't do, there is something that you can do that is absolutely amazing that that person that can whistle probably can't do. Okay. Who knows? So I want you to really focus on your strengths this season. I want you to focus on the things that bring you happiness. I want you to focus on the things that are good. I want you to focus on the things that you enjoy doing. If you've made it this far, and I really hope you have, I know it's been an hour and I'm sorry, but if you've made it this far, guys, that's the key. That's the key to being successful in Scentsy, in any other business adventure you're on, and in life. Do the things that you enjoy. Do the things that bring you happiness and do the things that bring others happiness. It will come back to you tenfold. So, I say all of that to say this. If you can whistle, whistle with the best of them. If you can't, caw with the best of them. If you can't do that, find what you can do because I assure you there is something. There is something you can do. There is something that you are really good at. And that is what is going to help you blossom and help you really push forward this catalog season. I hope to see every one of you on that cruise. I hope to see every one of you posting that you hit that cheers to 20 years. And I hope that I see Scentsy posts that for even for those who didn't hit the cheers for 20 years because maybe they just signed up this month for that amazing $20 special. Or maybe they signed up next month or the month after that. I still hope that they say, you know what? We're just going to, even if it's something small, guys, it could be a product credit, whatever it is. I hope that they do it. If they don't, it's okay. They do so much for us, and I am so grateful for all that they do. So, there you go, guys. That's what I'm leaving you with. Go and check out these two other leaders and the amazing groups that they're proposing. And hopefully, I will be ready in probably February to do Boss Up or Bust again. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. Happy Tuesday. And I'll talk to everyone real soon. Bye, guys.